Hi, I am Dr. Chavi Bansal and I am practicing homeopathy at HomeoSure, home of homeopathy and wellness, Pitampura. I'll be discussing about polycystic ovarian disease today. Polycystic ovarian disease has become the single most common hormonal imbalance of the reproductive age group and has become the major cause of infertility in this age group. It roughly affects 1 in every 5 women of reproductive age group. PCOD is commonly known as polycystic ovarian syndrome, which means there are a group of symptoms which characterize PCOD. The symptoms can be, most importantly, it is weight gain, especially around the middle, acne or oily skin, hirsutism, development of hairs on face, thinning of scalp hair or loss of scalp hair, infrequent menstruation cycles, and subfertility. Now, how is PCOD diagnosed? According to Rotterdam criteria, 2 of the following 3 diagnostic criteria should be present in a patient to diagnose her as suffering from PCOD. These diagnostic criteria include, firstly, presence of signs or symptoms in a patient or elevation of male hormones in the blood test. Secondly, infrequent or no ovulation. Thirdly, presence of polycystic ovaries in an ultrasound. In an ultrasound, development of more than 10 follicles ranging from 2 to 9 millimeters in diameter or ovarian volume more than 10 cubic centimeters signifies the presence of polycystic ovaries. Now coming to the management of polycystic ovarian disease. Apart from medicinal interventions, weight loss have shown remarkable changes in the ovarian functions, and in almost 30% of the cases no other medicinal intervention was required if the patient maintains her weight. But it has also been found that in 50% of females suffering with PCOD are not overweight. So there is one more factor to PCOD, that is the higher levels of blood glucose. So if a patient manages to lose her weight and control her blood glucose, it will definitely help her maintain and manage her PCOD in a very well way. Harms of PCOD. In a long run, a patient suffering from PCOD can develop many complications, like a patient can develop metabolic syndrome, she can have high levels of triglycerides and cholesterol, she can develop diabetes mellitus, and she can develop high BP as well. Apart from these, PCOD has been the major cause of infertility these days, so it leads to subfertility in most of the females. Coming to the dietary management of PCOD. It has been found that people who take more of omega-3 fatty acids in fruits and vegetables, they stimulate their synthesis of sex hormone binding globulin, which helps you prevent and maintain your PCOD. Other dietary advices include cutting down your alcohol, caffeine intake, quitting smoking, decreased intake of saturated fats, cutting down your trans fats, and cutting down your artificial sweeteners intake. Now coming to the homeopathic management of PCOD. The root cause of PCOD lies in the hormonal imbalance or hormonal dysfunctioning of the body, and so from this root cause it is easily perceived that this constitutional disease requires constitutional treatment. Homeopathy has treated thousands of cases of PCOD and has brought stability in the menstrual cycles of many females in the shortest possible time. If you have any other query related to polycystic ovarian disease, feel free to consult me through Librate.